Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and we're continuing our Around the World series as we bring different versions of The Masked Singer to your computer or your phone or your TV, however you're going to watch it. And for this episode, thanks to your comments in the last video, yesterday's UK version, you guys wanted to see Israel. So before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. First of all, full disclosure. I know people are going to say this in the comment section because people said it in yesterday's video, people said it in our Arabian video, so let's go ahead and just say it right now. We made a video a few months ago calling out Israel for stealing our costumes on this channel, The Masked Singer. Not our channel, but the US version of The Masked Singer. Now, at that time, there was 2 commercials going around showing the judges and showing our costumes from the US. Now, with that being said, the evidence pointed to, hey, they were just using our costumes, taking our costumes, so on and so forth. So we based our video off of that. Well, 2 weeks after that, it turns out they have their own costumes, and they were only doing that to promote it to the public to see if the network wants to pick it up for a full season, to go ahead and kind of put something together for their stakeholders so they can buy into it and give them more funding, and C, just to go ahead and just drum up different kind of news, maybe get newspapers talking about it. So, turns out, no, they did not take our costumes, but I was only going off of what it was based off of. So a lot of people were commenting after the season already ended, which ended this past weekend, and they're like, hey, you lied to us. And I'm like, no, I was going off of what I knew. So anyway, I figured with everyone commenting to do a version of Israel on here, let's go ahead and dive into it. Now, I do want to give a shout out to everyone watching in Israel. You guys, this past season of The Masked Singer was phenomenal. You guys, I hope it really does get a lot bigger over time. I know this was a shorter season. You guys were kind of testing it out, but over time, I really hope that it gets even bigger. Now, I want to go ahead and play just a little preview clip of what the beginning of the season kind of looked like. They're done now, so it's kind of more of a recap, but here's a little clip for you. Take a look.
אנחנו כולנו במתח. נו!
המשחק נגמר.
לא יכול להיות שאתה פה פעם ראשונה ואתה יודע איך לחשוב יותר טוב מאיתנו על הרמזים.
So pretty cool. I know I probably had to take out some of that audio because copyright. They like getting me for copyright, even though this is the educational channel. I don't know what it is. Now, for this version of The Masked Singer, it's translation, which, by the way, thank you to my friends who speak Hebrew, especially here in New York City, that helped me translate some of this. So if there is some things that are wrong, don't yell at me, yell at my friends. Because Google Translate can only do so much, and so that's why I invited some of my friends to go ahead and translate some things for me. The first thing is, we call it, at least I'm calling it, The Masked Singer Israel, but its real name, according to my friend, is The Singer in the Mask. It's a little bit different, but it's also the same at the same time, if you know what I mean. Their stage setup, just like ours, is pretty much exactly the same. They had the X formation, which is, that's pretty much what all of them are kind of going with right now. The stage setup was the same. The way the judges were the same. The way they kind of ran through everything was the same. It's just mostly different costumes, and it was in Hebrew. And actually, I think the judges were more animated. Sometimes they got dressed up for the show, which was really cool. Now, they had 14 costumes, and I'm probably going to pronounce some of these wrong. These are also translations, so they could mean something else. For example, one of them was the fungus, which is really just a mushroom. Another one was Hiel, H-E-I-L, Hiel. We had the popcorn, which looked totally different than ours. The rooster or chicken, depending on what translation it was. The pickle, who was probably my favorite. It was so goofy looking. We have the crembo. Or is it crembo? I can't. Sorry, translating bad. We had the dragon, the bull, the shark, and you know I love the shark from the other one, so I like the shark too. The falafel, which was perfect for Israel. I loved it. And they made it to the top 3, by the way. The bear, the dragonfly, the fungus, you know, as I said before, the mushroom, the cactus, and the stork. Their costumes were absolutely fantastic. They really put a lot of work into them. Now, as I said before, their season of The Masked Singer ended just a few days ago. The top 3 was the rooster, the falafel, and the dragonfly. All 3 costumes were beautiful. Let's just play a little bit of their performances. Here you go.
I just wanna be part of your symphony.
And now the winner of The Masked Singer Israel was the Rooster. Now, one thing I did find interesting is that at the end, it kind of ended with the rooster kissing the stork. I'm assuming they're married or dating. For those who watch the show will probably know who they are. You probably could tell me I couldn't find much of anything online because sometimes Google is really not my friend. I know. It's no bueno. It's no good. But let me say something real quick. I think that Israel has a really good shot of getting a second season of The Masked Singer. Their costumes are beautiful. If last time I checked, they actually won an award for one of the best brand new TV shows in Israel. So the hope is that they're going to be able to go ahead and get picked up for yet another season with maybe 12 more contestants, or maybe they'll go ahead and join us and do 16 for the next season. But hey, Israel, I want to congratulate you guys on a fantastic season. Really excited for you guys to do other stuff down the line. Now, I want to know, which costume was your favorite? I mean, there were so many amazing costumes. I mean, the cactus was pretty cool. The pickle was just hilarious. The falafel was even funny. I mean, it had the mustache and everything going on. Which one did you like the best? Now, if you want to watch the videos for this, there is a website. You can tune in on Mako, mako.co.il. IL is Israel. And you can watch, you can probably translate it, or you can just click on the different videos. If you click on search and you go through different, they show like different icons and things, you can find the Masked Singer or the Singer Under the Masks icon and go through. They have so many performance videos. They've got every single episode on here. So maybe next year I'll be able to watch it. I didn't know about this actually until today. One of our users was just like, oh, hi. Yeah, you can watch the entire season on here. Now, it's a little bit hard when you don't understand what they're saying. Like, you know, I can understand the UK and the Australian version, but to check out this one and the a couple other versions we have coming up, it's kind of hard. But still, such a fantastic time. Especially, I know this is kind of weird to say, but even though you don't understand their language, just the emotion they get when they take off the mask is just, I don't know, it just really makes you smile. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what country you want to see next. I know you guys are probably going to want Germany because Germany was awesome, and so was Mexico. So depending on what we get in the comment section, we'll do one of those next. Anyway, thank you again for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.